everyone expected England to win and win comfortably, and they did. But Trent Alexander-Arnold obviously is the talking point for the way he played. But if we can look further ahead, even beyond North Macedonia, and to what the realistic possibility of his playing in that sort of advanced position in, say, 12 months' time, theoretically, a Euros quarter-final. Is that a real possibility, a pragmatic decision by Gareth Southgate to play him in that advanced position in a crunch match like that? When you've got Jude Bellingham, you've got Declan Rice, you've got Jordan Henderson and players like that around.
It's how brave you want to be. You know, are you prepared to be brave against the very best teams that play around not only Europe but around the world? Are you going to go, I'm still going to play him? Now, South American football, they probably would play a player of that ability. I mean, watching him last night was... We already know all this. We know we can do the pass to Saka that sets away for the first goal and gets the own goal. We know he can do that, and we know he can get on the edge of the 18-yard box and hit one in the top corner. He's capable. So we didn't learn anything that we already didn't. We knew that. I love watching him play, and like you said, Mark, watching him sitting in front of, say, Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham, because the luxury with Jude Bellingham, we'll talk a little bit about him later, is that you can be really versatile because he can play nearly any of the positions in the midfield. Do you want to have that more of a 10-role type of midfielder, even though, you know, he's a fullback? Well,
that's the thing, because he's not going to play fullback for England, is he?
No.
Not with Trippier, not with Walker, not with Reece James, not with the valid question marks about his defensive ability. Alexander-Arnold's not going to play fullback. He would not think for England.
No, I get it, and I think Gareth is aware that he wants to have fullbacks that, I wouldn't say sit, but just want to protect a little bit more. Just
a bit more defensively stable.
And I think he's conscious of that. But then comes the $64,000 question is, if you want to win a tournament, are you prepared to go, well, we're going to do this? And can you handle it? Are you brave enough to do that? And you look at Trent and you know that he can deliver. This guy doesn't get phased. You know, he was a very early starter at Liverpool. Won the Champions League at a very young age, and he's got some brilliant moments in his performances.
Well, you can't be phased if you've come through the academy at Liverpool to be a regular. There's no way. Maybe, Tony, the answer is, you know, will be Bellingham and Rice, obviously injuries notwithstanding, but he's the sort of joker off the bench, which you know, could be the sort of player that you want if it's 1-1 and later on, or you need to get back into a game. Well, rather than do you see what I mean? Rather than a starter in that position.
Well, there's a strange sort of set of circumstances that, because you do it against Malta, you know, and everyone thinks, well, will he get the chance? You know, if you're playing Germany in a quarter-final game or ever in a World Cup match, Argentina, Brazil, would you still play Trent in there? Now, this is what I go back to, because they would play him. Now, we all know that they would. You know, Lionel Messi spent most of the World Cup walking around, and yet when he got it... Now, am I comparing Trent to Lionel Messi? No. But he's got qualities that ain't far off him. And can he improve in that position? We're all looking at Trent and thinking, well, that's what we know he can do. Can he improve on that? That's the big question for me.
Can he improve on that and actually then give Gareth Southgate a real question to answer in 12 months' time?
A great problem. And then Gareth gets to a tournament. If I know I've got Declan Rice, well, I know he can protect the back four, and I also know Jude Bellingham can do that as well. And I go, he's the one who can make a difference in any given moment. The 86 World Cup was won by number 10. The whole tournament was based about who had the best number 10. Going to the Euros, could you find the guy that could be the man that... You know, as laughable as that, we might talk, well, he won't get in the team, and he could be used as a sub. He's also the type of player who could win player of the tournament.